Hey, what's up, beautiful people out there? Sending nothing but love, peace, and positivity your way. So, recently I heard a podcast about relationships, and some people, or some guys, I should say, feel that women ask or require a lot from them. And I would like to add my response and my opinion, and you are welcome to add yours as well. Um, Please first like and subscribe. The thing is, I'm going to do a disclaimer. I am not a psychiatrist or a therapist or um, relationship expert by no means. I'm just a woman that's full of ideas and a lot of wisdom. And I will say that when I was a lot younger, I'll say in my early 20s, I didn't really look at relationships the same. I didn't really see the true meaning of how it can impact your life in different ways. I mean, from your mental health to your finances to your physical health, your sexual health, all of it is a major part of that is needed in a relationship, right? And I will say this as much as, and I can't really speak for all women because, everybody is not created equally. Um, yes, we want to be safe. Yes, we want to be happy, but everybody have their own meaning of happiness, their own meaning, true love, where you don't have to be stressing over options or trying to compete against your partner or or other women that he would bring in. And so this is kind of like my take, my experience, my thought process, my perception on why I feel that what we require from men is a necessity. It's not about being spoiled. It's not about trying to be masculine and make a man feel less than. It's about trying to create an empire where both parties are equally contributing. And of course, the way society is laid out, it started out on a masculine principle where men felt like they should be the leaders, they should run things, they should get the women to submit. Now, even though that is an important part of a relationship, a man being confident, standing strong in his skin, and loving himself enough to respect himself and respect the partner that he's going after. It's kind of hard for a woman to be comfortable enough to relax and allow the man to lead if the man is not sure of what he wants. If he's showing one week he's in love with you, and the next week he's easily influenced to go after someone else or flirt with someone else or possibly sleep with someone else, you really can't rely on someone that is flaky. That's what I mean by flaky behavior. It's like you have to build trust, and equally, both people should make it to where, okay, it's almost like a business partnership. If a woman is expected to be faithful and devoted, then that should apply to a man as well. If a woman is expected to be home and making sure the dinner is fixed and making sure the place is looking decent, then the man's job is to provide a home and provide the finances to help with getting the food so the woman can cook it. And I'm not saying that, the woman have to do all of the cooking and cleaning, but I think if a woman is expected to play a man's role by going out to, be a breadwinner and bring in money, or go to school to expand her knowledge so she can increase her finances to support him, then he should be willing to play a little bit of a woman's role by, making sure the place is clean, making sure food is there and available, or if they have children, making sure that the children have what they need. I understand nowadays the household requires at least two incomes, and it is really hard to survive on one income unless you are fortunate enough to bring in figures or more. But I would say that if I'm expected to be, honest, I'm going to expect my partner to be honest. If I'm expected to control my emotions, because yes, women have mood swings, women go through challenges, and if we have to control ourselves and have self-regulation, then it's only fair that a man should be able to have self-regulation. As far as if he's under stress, he should be able to communicate effectively without losing self-control or coming home and being aggressive and being and spazzing out because he had a rough day, or because he let his emotions get the best of him, to where the least little thing his partner says triggers him. You know what I mean? So um that's what I believe in, give and take. If a man is expecting a woman to be mindful of the finances, then he should as well. If a woman is expected to shop at Walmart instead of going to the mall and shopping at expensive stores, then a man should be fair and not spend up all his money on expensive electronics. It's like, if there's good, effective communication and there's understanding, then it shouldn't be stressful for a man to to at least cover the basic needs to have a easygoing relationship. I'm not going to say it's going to be perfect, but no man should complain, especially when a woman is designed to create a human being and deliver a whole baby out of her body. I think that the least that a man can do is show up and be the provider, be the protector, and just play a role to where a woman shouldn't have to stress about whether some other woman is going to be in her household or be in her car or be in the bed with her man when she's given her 100% to a man. Now, like I said, all women are not created equally. There are some women that are comfortable with sharing their partner with other women. Um, and I'm not going to really get into the deep part of that because that's a different video for another day. But I do know communication is the only way to have a peace of mind. If a woman do not want to be in a relationship, then she can easily just tell a guy, hey, I'm just, looking for someone that I can just, chill with, someone that can help maybe keep her yard cut. Maybe another guy can help keep her electronics updated and her car, her mechanic man, or whatever she may need to keep her life flowing the way she needed. I just know for me, I like to play it safe. I know that there's a lot of things that's been put out into the world that's not safe. It's really risky, and so I like to know that the person I love, I can trust that his body is safe with me and my body is safe with him. And even though I know that time change and some men, they outgrow their partner, some women outgrow their man, but I think if the two can still communicate, hey, um, I'm kind of losing interest, or I'm not happy, or let's try to see if we can spice it up. And if it's not working, then we have to just say, hey, maybe you came into my life for a reason and just for a season, and not be afraid. And both parties should be mentally healthy enough and confident enough to see it as not rejection, but just, protection. Maybe if we, move on and go our separate ways, we are bound to find someone else that can help benefit us and uplift us and help us grow further in life. So it's not about competition. It's not about being an opportunist. It's not about being a hoe or a dog or a mutt or whatever. It's just about respect and communication and collaboration. It's about making sure that not only we respect each other, but our family members, our friends respect what we're trying to grow together. It's about knowing how to set boundaries on both ends. It's about you rubbing my back and I rub your back too. It's about just the sweetest things that doesn't have to come with a holiday. We don't have to just celebrate. It's not just about waiting for a birthday just to say I love you. It's about the little things. It's about knowing how to comfort each other when we have our insecurities, because the system set it up to where a man and a woman will feel insecure and feel like they need more than what they have at home through social media, or women that's out to entice, or a man that's out and entice and compete against you. It's about wiping tears and giving each other a hug. It's about giving each other therapy sessions. It's about those wet and warm and steamy nights of sex. It's about giving each other medicine, even if it's just, sexual healing. I remember I had a fever and it was like 102, but I just wanted to show my devotion and my love, even though I was weak and not able to really function. But it was just the connection that was so healing and so deep. And even though, some people may say, girl, you a sucker for love. I just know that love can be a beautiful thing if you want it to be a beautiful thing. Love is not just about a feeling, it's about just, it's almost like sacrificing yourself just to see someone else smile and be comfortable. And even though we still have to set boundaries, we have to know our limits. We have to just acknowledge the little things and the big things that we bring to the table. And when you are comfortable with bringing that side of you to the table, both parties, the shame, the embarrassment, the strengths and the weaknesses, and knowing how to balance it out, there's nothing else you could really need, just real love. So, with that being said, through all my brokenness, my tears, and fears that I've experienced in a relationship, I still believe in love. And I hope that you don't give up on it. And I hope everyone find their happiness. Peace out.